Yo, how we doing today, everybody? Good to see you. Welcome to another day here on the channel. Today's gonna be pretty chill. It's gonna be more of this awesome game, which we've been loving. Did a little bit more last night. Gonna do a whole lot more today. And then in 2 days, we've got Dune. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So, Quinacht. We are in Quinacht, and our buddy said, you need to go here and see what the heck's going on in here. So we're gonna do that. The gates of knowledge. Do we have a new sword? I don't think so.
Greetings, my king. If you're seeing this message, it means Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the wheel of destiny has begun to turn.
What?
I am Orin, your majesty's devoted servant, and the apprentice of your friend Merlin. Nothing would bring me greater joy than meeting you face to face. Alas, that must wait. For our paths have yet to cross, though I hope it will be soon. In the meantime, please treat my home as your own. Make yourself comfortable. Rest from your hardships, and seek the knowledge you require. And you, brave vessel, remember to heed your lord, King Arthur, now and always.
Okay. Does Cohh plan on finishing this before Dune? If we can, but I'm not going to rush it. If I don't, then we're going to do split streams. Oh my. What in the hell is going on in here, dude? Whoa. We can move the books around in the air? Weird. Beepers hold me. Cohh doesn't finish games. That's true. I also don't want to finish this game just because I don't want to, you know, ruin my sterling reputation of never finishing games. Oh, hi. Hello. Okay. Looks like an eatery. Okay. Nothing really here. Whoa, that looks a little suspect. Yeah, buddy. Okay, okay. What we got here? What's going on here? Ooh. Crafting Fey touched armor? Oh. That doesn't look very good. That's too bad. Maybe it's upgradable. That's one thing I think this game needs to do a lot better. Is some items are good, but some items are really, really good because their secondary effect goes up as you upgrade them. So I wish there was a way to mark items that had like upgradable stats and not just upgradable armor values. Because that'd be really good information to have. Avazni, no, I've not had a chance to check it out yet. No. I did see it though. It's on my list. Hey Adam Ginger, thanks for your sub, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you. Does that pet do anything aside from being cute? Nope. You just co-pats it. That's it. Here, I will demonstrate. Oh, Peepers. Peepers. Peepers, where you at, boy? Oh no, did he get stuck back there? Is Peepers stuck forever? Peepers! Peepers! Peepers? Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, where's Peepers? Peepers, there you are. Hi, Peepers. Hi. Okay. Peepers is good. Ooh. Okay. How much is a wine goblet? 45. Not great. Whoa. Whoa. Creepy. Oh.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king. I've memorized Merlin's plan for your resurrection. Yet I'm certain my master made a mistake somewhere. I just can't pinpoint quite where. The theory of revival itself, the technique for performing the ritual was flawless. After all, you always return to us. But I saw how much suffering each resurrection caused you. I wanted to find a way to bring you back to us as the person you truly wished to be.
I saw how much suffering each resurrection caused you. That's definitely new information. We know that he's been resurrected a bunch of times, but we don't really know what's been going on in those times. It's interesting, not a lot of people talk about King Arthur anymore. Like, it's not like anyone has been like, yeah, when King Arthur rampaged across the land, or, you know, when King Arthur came back and saved us. Like, nobody really talks about his resurrections in a positive or negative format. Maybe because it was so long ago?
My king.
Uh-oh.
I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. You know how many brave...
Wait, did I just attack him? Hold on. What? Wait, time out. So one thing that's kind of unfortunate is I'm dealing with the move speed thing where you jet around because your move speed is so high every time you attack. So I need to switch my armor out. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Oh. What has King Arthur done for me lately? That's right.
Greetings, my king. If you're seeing this message, it means Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the wheel of destiny has begun to turn. I am Orin, your majesty's devoted servant, and the apprentice of your friend Merlin. Nothing would bring me greater joy than meeting you face to face. Alas, that must wait, for our paths have yet to cross.
See ya. Gonna grab you. Make sure to get that. We're gonna make that just to see if it upgrades. It would be kind of weird if it didn't, because those stats aren't very good, and this seems like a very later game location. So.
Greetings, my king.
Oh god, we have to do the whole thing.
If you're seeing this message, it means Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the wheel of destiny has begun to turn.
Am I gonna watch the State of Unreal today? Maybe. I heard there's gonna be some Witcher 4 stuff there, so I think we may do that. Okay.
Is your own. Make yourself comfortable.
When's that going to be? At
9:30. And seek
it's an Unreal demo though. Like it's not a Witcher 4 show.
And you, brave vessel.
It's just Witcher 4 stuff. Will
remember to heed your lord, King Arthur, now and
yep.
always.
Graphic stuff. Yeah, you know, Alpha Chemical. That's another reason I'm not like super concerned about finishing this before Dune.
Cohh, I started Act 3 today.
You have no...
is need a POC quest are super easy to break, so maybe don't go to Act 3 until there's the big POC.
The big patch, yeah. I've heard they have a big patch for Act 3 coming soon. They did a big patch to fix some of the early game stuff. And, yeah, apparently there's another large patch coming soon. So hopefully it will hit before we get to the meat of Act 3. We'll see. But yeah, we will see. We didn't miss it for we missed it for Baldur's Gate 3, so I still need to play that game again with the and actually see how Act 3 is supposed to be. One day. We're gonna have to restart our honor mode run at this point. But you know what? I'm kind of okay with that. If you did a side objective of a side quest in the Horn Zone that you missed, you meet a strange guy that mysteriously shows up in other places too. One of them was that hidden room behind the hearth. Still haven't figured out its purpose, but it's all very mysterious.
Nani?
I'm sorry, can you talk about that a little bit more? I missed a quest in the Horn Zone? Where did I miss a quest in the Horn Zone? Strom says, why do devs do this with rushing out 1.0 earlier than intended? The short answer is money. The non-short answer is that a game release is lots of moving parts between lots of major people and lots of generally companies when you talk about publishers and devs and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of times people need deadlines as early as possible, and once deadlines are set, it can become really difficult to move them. So short answer is money. Long answer is more money. But the other thing is, obviously no dev wants to release an unfinished game, so there's always things that are impetuses to those decisions that are generally not great. The morest of money. Yeah. Oh, Beanby says, you didn't miss a quest. It was an optical objective of the Jan Herber quest. You meet the guy under the big gong at the sunken village, but he disappears if you don't speak to him during that quest. His name is Hob. Oh, we talked to Hob. We went out and talked to Hob before we got the quest for the gong. So we absolutely did talk to him. He has not shown up again, though. Weird. Huh.
My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. I know how many brave knights gave their lives so we could find a way to bring you back. But their sacrifice was not in vain. With you here, Avalon has a chance to become a true paradise. And now, I believe I've found the way to make it happen.
Wait, knights had to give their life for him to come back? Uh-oh. That's a bit of new information. I mean, we kind of assumed that, I guess, a little bit with what happened to Sewell, but he didn't die. Huh. Chat, this might be a thing. This very well might be a thing. A thing might be afoot. Orin's Journal Part 2. Did I miss the first one? There's been a shift among the Knights of the Round Table. Today, yet another Lancelot came to me demanding I summon the king. Once again, my argument fell on deaf ears. I told him it's too soon. I still don't have a way to restore Arthur in full. He didn't believe me when I told him the state of the king appeared in last time, but I was bound by oath, so I obeyed. Arthur returned broken beyond use. He couldn't support the knights this time, could barely remain upright. Palamedes died on the spot the moment he saw him. His heart gave out from the shock. Even Lancelot finally agreed with his predecessor. The moment we left the resurrection chamber and the rest of the knights went off to plan their next campaign, a stranger ran up to me. It took me a moment to recognize him, Caradoc, my old friend, the one who once agreed to be the subject of the immortality experiment back before Merlin declared that immortality was no longer enough. I was glad to see him, and even more glad for the idea he brought. Caradoc reminded me of the wording of the oath. I must answer the call of the Knights of the Table. But what if they can't reach me? What if they can't summon me or find me at all? Right now they use a summoning spell to call me into service, but if I can create a space where the spell cannot take hold, they'll be unable to reach me, and so I will not be able to answer. That would give me what I've never had, time. Time to work in peace on a way to restore King Arthur in all the glory and majesty he once commanded and still deserves. Huh. So they gave up trying to make King Arthur immortal, even though it apparently worked on Caradoc, and then decided that it would be better to resurrect him. And they have not been able to get that working properly from the sounds of it. Okay. Let's go see if is there a part 1 of his journal somewhere? I feel like we missed part 1. Is it up here? Nope, just some pork, cabbage, lettuce, and redfin carp. Maybe it was like sitting somewhere outside before we came in. Let me go take a look. I possibly missed it up here somewhere. Ha! Today, once again, I was asked to summon the king. They claimed that civil war was reason enough to bring Arthur back to restore order. All my arguments were in vain. I warned them. The more often we wake him, the worse his state becomes. Oh, wow. Arthur no longer resembles who he once was. He appeared as little more than a twisted heap of flesh, unable to speak, growling and waving his fist. Oh, God. Personally, I believe Merlin's method deserves a second look. It was he who instructed me to call upon the king according to aspects suited to the crisis at hand. It was hard to accept the idea that my master may have been wrong, but I know the nature of war and how quickly decisions are made when blood is on the ground. Perhaps he missed something. Perhaps he didn't have time to weigh every risk. Tearing a soul apart is powerful magic. It should never be done in haste, and yet he swore he had no choice. Ooh. Man, they are doing some crazy stuff to keep Arthur going. This poor guy. I won't lie, my workshop hidden deep in the weirdness serves its purpose brilliantly. Caradoc tells me the knights have tried summoning me more than once, but their calls go unheard. Good. I've had time to reflect on Merlin's methods, and I've come to believe my master made one critical mistake. As difficult as soul-splitting may be, it's still possible, but the summoning that should have drawn on all fragments of Arthur's soul, not just the aspects we happen to need at the time. When the knights needed Arthur the warrior, we called upon Excalibur. When Del Riata stirred, we reached for the crown. Why, Merlin? Why did you ever think that was a good idea? What made Arthur who he was the fact that he was whole. We cannot treat his soul like a tavern platter, picking only the cut that suits our appetite. Poor Arthur, if only I thought of this sooner. Perhaps I could have spared him much suffering. I know my master feared that by merging Arthur's soul with the essence of the Four-Dwellers, or rather by awakening what was buried deep within him, we'd create something too powerful to return in its original form after death. And yes, I agree the risk was immense and his body too ruined to host such a return. But after consulting with Caradoc, I believe we found a solution. What if we could What if we could free the Arthur the Four Dweller locked away beneath the island asylum? If I can convince the Red Priest to begin experiments that strengthen body and mind through the weirdness, perhaps we can create a vessel strong enough to carry all the fragments. Oh, dude. That's fun. I want to make one thing very clear. We're currently doing a side quest. This is not the main quest. Damn, dude. Wow. Okay, so all of a sudden this is beginning, like, this is beginning to make a lot more sense. Yep. Interesting. But one thing is confusing me though. Caradoc made it very clear he wanted to summon Arthur to kill him. But it sounds like this guy may be able to bring Arthur back in full. Why would he want to kill him at that point? Huh. I think there's more we need to know here. I think there is more. But from the sounds of it, at some point, Caradoc was working with this guy to try to bring back Arthur for good intentions. Did I finish the quest here? Was that the whole quest? Maybe. What was the name of that quest, chat? Oh, maybe Caradoc will, like, be outside and want to talk or something. Oh, maybe Caradoc wants to kill the Four Dweller part of him. Maybe he thinks he is maybe Arthur is a Four Dweller. Oh God, is this going to be an Evangelion thing? Oh, dude. Okay, just saying, it'd be kind of crazy if it turned out that Arthur was like a Four Dweller that they like converted to be a human hero. Kind of like they did with the angels in Evangelion. Like, that'd be kind of wild. That'd be kind of amazing, actually. If Arthur was just a fabrication, a weapon of a corrupted Four Dweller. I would lose my shit if that's what happened, to be honest. That'd be incredibly cool. Okay, so yeah, I think we actually, did we do the quest here? We did. So just reading those writings finished the quest. Great, okay. So, let's, wait a second, I did make that J last night. That's weird, let me do that again. I want J to be my quests. And I want T to be my journal. There we go. Okay. J is always quests. Come on now. All right, so let's go down the list. So Tyrannus, I think this quest bugged for me. I hate to say it, but I think the guy that I need to talk to for this quest, I think he died. Because I think he's supposed to be over here. And he's not there anymore. So I'm pretty sure that quest is broken. Which stinks. Okay. The First Men. That's in Forlorn Swords. Stink and Burn. Lemuel is hiding from a witch named Carla. If I find her, I can help him. This is in the Horns of the South? Where are you? I have no clue where that quest is. Oh, it is in Quinacht. Okay. Aaron, you got the job? Congrats, buddy. Hey, congrats. Okay, so we'll have to look at that one later, I think. I am not sure where this one is. All right, let's do it like this. What's a Lustful Sacraments? Oh, this is where we go with the valuables. Cool. Let's go do that now. Start chipping these down here. Oh, also, I think we have at least 2 more tombs to do here today. That was the first one. I think we found 3 total. There was one on the side of the hill over here. In fact, we could do this right now. I think there's one like right on the side of here. Right there. Boom. Perfect. Now. Beautiful. Oh, what's up, man? You have anything I want? I don't think so. Nah, you're good.
Done already? Are you sure that's all you need? I have some incredibly tasty berries. Unless I ate them.
Oh!
Yeah, I think I ate them.
Oh, dude, I remember that. Austie says, you found that camp some time ago. It's the one with the few NPCs. You could only talk to the woman in the tent. Yeah. Oh, dude, where was that? I want to say it's over here somewhere. Okay, we're going to have to see if we can find that at some point. Shoot. Yep. All right, dude, here we go. Boom. Tomb of Sir Gawain. It was near the bloke who was T-posing. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I remember that guy. That quest is going to be one of my favorite for a long time, I think. That T-posing quest was, man, 11 of 10. I'm still in. I haven't been that like jebaited by a game in so long. Walking up on him and thinking he was bugged. That was good. Okay. Man, look at this. Oh Lord, girl gassed. Ow. Oh, I had a question, chat. When a weapon says that or when a weapon or item says it does something when a status effect is on the target, does that effect fire off if the status effect is building and not yet applied? So like when I hit a target, I start building up poison, but I do not apply poison. I start building it up. Is that going to trigger the ring that does 100% extra damage while it's building? Like, do they count as being poisoned if they're not yet fully status affected? It's only after application. Okay. Ease. Dude, look at this place. What the hell? This is awesome. The music here is pretty great too. Sorry, lady. Skadoosh. Fulgrim.
For my 9-year anniversary, I'm going to make Cohh. CohhCarnage drop a 100 sub bomb CohhCarnage. This will be the third time I've been able to spend the 3 million.
Nice, Fulgrim. Well, thank you so much, buddy. And we will gift bomb right now for you. Thanks, dude. And then we have Euphoric Lemon.
Saved for 6 years in the hope to send this message one day. Found Cohh after my divorce. Had some ups and downs. But I can say 6 years later, finally 90 days sober. It's too easy these days to be cynical and negative. Always look to Cohh and the community for the positive vibes. Much love, y'all. Feels strong, man.
Euphoric Lemon, the absolute best to you, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Best to you. And sorry to hear about that, but it sounds like you're in a good place now. And that's what matters. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. And thank you, Fulgrim, as well. Oh my God, dude. This is two. what are these? Oh, God. There we go. I don't know what those are. Are you bad? You don't seem bad. You seem pretty chill, actually. Okay. There's a new patch out? Like right now? It says it fixes Arthur campfire bugs. Whoa! Wait, what? Really? Hold on. Dude. Okay, hold on. We save? There's a save. Let's get this right now. Do. A small hotfix is now live on Steam. We fixed at least one instance of missing NPCs. We hope it was the only one, but please let us know. Oh, I wonder if this is Tanis. Resolved an issue with bonfire dialogues repeating and breaking progression logic. Fixed a progression issue in Nianti's quest line. Also, our biggest patch yet is coming sometime between Friday and Monday, depending on how quickly we can get everything in. Okay. Okay, that's actually awesome news. So it is Tuesday. We're going to be playing Dune on Thursday. So that means we have like today and tomorrow and a little bit of Thursday. And as long as we don't go into Act 3, I might actually try to wait for that patch, to be honest, if we can. We've got a ton to do. Maybe I'll just start my mage run as we wait. We'll see. Maybe. Okay, let's see if this fixes our Arthur. That'd be awesome. Okay. Yeah, Coda's got an excuse for a new run. I mean, a little bit. Hey, Driggs, thanks for gifting Euphoric Lemon a sub. Thank you, thank you. Okay. We'll check Arthur as soon as we get out. It's going to be awesome if they also fix Tyrannus. That'd be wild. However, if they didn't fix Tyrannus, that means they probably don't know about him. So we'll want to make sure that we get them that information. It sounded like from the patch that it says here, fixed at least one instance of missing NPCs. We hope it was the only one, but please let us know if you encounter others. So if Tyrannus is not there, then that's going to be one that they need to, they may not know about. Damn, look at you. Are you Gawain? Sir Bertilac.
Ah, a visitor. It has been a while since we've had one, hasn't it, my dear Gawain? Will I need to carry the bones of my only companion to his resting place today? Or could it be that this is the day when our souls are finally laid to rest?
Who are you?
I am Sir Bertilac, Wanderer. I keep watch over the cursed, restless sleep of dearest Sir Gawain. He is dear to me now, but long ago, I thought little of him. An honorless, arrogant whelp he seemed to me. But when I struck him down and saw him look up at me in quiet wonder as he drew his last breath, I understood then that we were the same. Both tools in the hands of those with power, afterthoughts in the games they played.
Those with power, what do you mean?
The endless, hateful dance of a pair of siblings so alike they were a mirror of each other. The Lady Morgaine had me believe I was meant to cut short the reckless, unruly ways of her brother's knights, to prove he let them act without honor. She said she only wished to be heard. But as I sat here, forgotten, I came to understand. She wanted Arthur to hurt, as she had been made to hurt.
You said Sir Gawain is cursed?
Mm-hmm.
One sec.
With cunning, with expedience. He was given a choice: die with honor, or live without it. But is a choice truly a choice if its only purpose is deception? Gawain chose life, yet I struck him down. And in the end, he got neither life nor death.
Damn.
Only suffering. And me, the only one left to remember.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Apologies, Wanderer. For a very long time, the good Sir Gawain has been my only company in this place. As much as he was once known for his sharp wit, time and decay have taken his voice from him. I've grown used to our conversations being one-sided. I hope you'll forgive me if I slip into old habits.
How can your soul be put to rest?
Challenge me, Wanderer. End my lonely vigil. And after I fall, take up my axe.
If it's
Give
good.
my dear Gawain one last duel, and one final death. If you are the one the Lady Morgaine truly meant to punish, then at last we may find our rest. Now, will you fight?
Yes.
So be it. May the one who falls find peace.
He's got a big boy axe. Green Knight Axe Gauntlets. Oh my god, dude, what's all this stuff? Decrease incoming damage by 33% when your stamina is low. Whoa. What is this music, dude? Dude, this is like changing your class. Requires 17 strength, 20 endurance. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh, hi Gawain. Why am I still zipping around? Why is my move speed super high or something? I'm not sprinting. It's really weird. No. Sit down. No. Oh, we got some Arthur memories. Oath of Famine and Sir Gawain stuff. Attacks apply massive poison buildup. Oh. Huh. That's kind of interesting stuff. Okay. Oh, I know why. It's because we put the, oh no, we didn't put the haste thing in. Wait a second. We did. There it is. Flickering figurine. On hit has a 20% chance to apply haste. Okay, we need to take that out. Yeah, we need to take that out. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Jerk. Matching that sword with 100% poison ring might be good. The problem is it's two-handed. So... Man, what a cool area. This area was awesome. It's artistically, like, so well done. Where are we going? Was this back out, maybe? Whoa. Wait, we could have just gone that way the whole time? Oh, that's funny. Oh, no, did we drop down? Oh, we dropped down. Okay, I was going to say, wait a second. That would have been some massive jabation. Okay. Great, another quest down. Another area down. So we found another shield place to the north. Did I see the Green Knight movie? I didn't. Oh.
Poor Sir Gawain, the knight who gave his life for the honor of his king. He didn't deserve to be forgotten. At least now, he has a purpose once more.
When will I meet the other members of the Royal Geographers?
I've been dreading that question. I won't lie. You've already met them all, I'm afraid.
Oh.
I'm the last remaining member of the guild, and have been for the past 100 years. Well, until now. You can see why I was so excited for you to join.
You're over 100 years old?
A long life is a gift the wordness grants to many.
Oh.
But to me, it's been even more generous than most.
You look great for 100, just saying.
Maybe I'll live only as long as I'm needed. Or maybe longer. Whatever the wordness wills, I'll accept it, like I always have.
You speak of the weirdness like it's a sentient being.
It's a bit more complicated than that. The wordness is our fears, our desires, and the mark we leave on this world. It can be whatever we wish it to be, and we can become whatever it chooses to make of us. We are part of the wordness, and it is part of us. It shapes us, yes, but we can shape it in return. Not as well as the Foredwellers once could, but perhaps all we need is time.
So the guild doesn't exist anymore, not really, but you speak of it as it does.
I was brought into the guild by Eleanor Dunn, a royal geographer who found the one dearest to her soul among my tribe. She lived among us for many years, but when her beloved became one with the wordness, Eleanor was allowed to prepare her body for the last rites, yet never truly as one of us. My people accepted their bond, but never her. So she left, and I followed her, as a good daughter should, even if not by blood. I met a few more members as I traveled with her, but over time, they grew fewer and fewer, until only I was left. But as long as one of us is still alive, so is the guild, and I won't let my second family be forgotten.
The game's a little low, I can't hear it. So unfortunately, every so often, they put NPCs too far away from the character, and that causes their voice to get lower. So I can't do much about it, unfortunately. What if Sir Gawain just wanted peace?
We all want peace, but it rarely comes easily. The knights swore to protect Avalon, and now they have the chance to fulfill that oath. Sir Gawain will find his peace, as will you, and His Majesty. But it will take effort from all of us. A strong king means a strong Avalon, and for that, he needs his knights.
Or at least their equipment. How exactly would that strengthen Avalon?
The word Nis is like a web. Without strong threads to hold it together, it tears apart, and chaos follows. Every soul wandering Avalon is one of those threads. But the ones
VIP detected in chat
are the strongest. King Arthur and his knights once brought peace to Avalon. Their very presence helps to calm the turmoil, even now.
There was another knight in Gawain's tomb. He was green.
Ah, Sir Bertilac. From Gawain's executioner to his protector. There's no need to worry about him. His soul walks Avalon freely now, shining bright. All of Morgaine's darkness has lifted. I'm sure he and Sir Gawain will cross paths again, this time without the shadow of a curse between them.
Okay.
The road is long, but the next tomb awaits.
Cool. All right, so I don't remember exactly where it was, but I think our next tomb is like somewhere to the north. We're gonna need to go find that here in a minute. No, sir. Okay. I'm gonna do this to see if it fixes the bug.
Much the same. It's if I'd rather not speak of him, but I suppose I owe him that much. Morgaine and I, we shared only half our blood, yet both inherited the worst of our father's traits.
It's good to hear him again, isn't it?
Pride, arrogance, stubbornness. I was angry at her for humiliating me yet again, and angry at Gawain for falling so easily into her trap. He was never the perfect knight, nor did he try to be. But he was brave and bold, and he didn't deserve to become a pawn in our quarrel.
Thanks, Avosny.
I should have taken more of an interest in his fate, but there was always something more pressing, until I ran out of time. Although, if you think about it, we did end up sharing similar fates.
All right, let's see. Let's get Dex going. And for here, we're gonna cap out the laments. Great. Awesome. All right. So hopefully this means that we'll start getting King Arthur dialogue again. Now, unfortunately, it does seem like we may have missed a bunch. So, like, I was kind of hoping we were going to open that up and see all the stuff we missed. Doesn't look like it. You must know, I have a thoughts video up. The TLDRs, I'm loving this game. Yeah, absolutely loving it. Having a great time. All right, we're going to run up to this area, see what this quest is. This is the crypt entrance. I think we got a key from Filth. We're going to see what the heck this is. How much weight do we have on us? Ah, we're fine. Oh. Old Quinacht. Interesting. I just got to the second area and everything is one-shotting me. Do you experience the same? Yes, the second area is significantly more difficult. Yes. Oh, actually, real quick, before we do this, let me check something. Oh, see, he's not on the map still. So before I report this on the Discord, just to be absolutely sure. Where is it? This guy. Over my dead body. Tyrannus. He's supposed to be right there, right? That is Tyrannus, the guy that was sitting next to the cave. Are we absolutely sure about that? Is that a Valheim shirt? It is. Okay. Okay, so he is absolutely supposed to be there. All right. So he is definitely not. Let me see here in the bugs. New post. Tyrannus still missing for, what's this quest called? Over my dead bodies. Just a heads up, it seems that Tyrannus, hold on, somebody's adding me. Oh, we'll do that in a second. It seems that Tyrannus for the Over My Dead Bodies quest can be killed, removed next to the Harpist Tomb. Not sure if, maybe this is intended, but not sure if intended. There we go. Okay, cool. Do I plan on covering SGF this year? Yes. Okay. Well, we'll post it on the Discord and hopefully it'll get fixed up. All right, let's go. Does anyone know if the Cohh remake is still happening? Yes, they actually announced that the Cohh remake is still going. Oh God, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna pop the box. Thank you, Relaire, and we'll see what we can do. And then we have Minnie the Third with 108.
Having reached my 9th anniversary, having gone through high school, a bachelor's degree, and 3 to 4 jobs,
nice.
I have come to a realization. Through the endless changes of growing up, moving out, and the necessity of learning independence, I can't begin to describe how it feels knowing that no matter what happens, I can always find a moment of calm with you and chat. Thank you for always being a safe harbor in a stormy night. From the very bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's very nice of you to say, buddy. I really appreciate that. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you being here for over 100 months, man. Long time, long time. The material that menhirs are made from tends to speak in ways mortal tongues cannot replicate. Merlin says that menhirs are the key, but to what? I suspect they shape reality itself. Some whispers resonate with time while others quiver with emotion. If one could speak them, perhaps one could summon entire histories into existence. Okay. Yeah, see, Nazareth, I'm thinking that may have been what happened. I just didn't do it. I didn't even know I was in that area.
CohhCarnage, hello. Maybe during the night, you were hunted by the Dweller and accidentally killed the NPC.
Yep.
The Dweller can kill NPCs.
I have definitely heard that before, so maybe that is indeed what happened. Whoa. Oh, look at this. This area is kind of cool. Will I be checking the state of Unreal in 50 minutes? I think so. Yeah. Oh, we need to re-roll the huge way? Oh, let's do that right now. Good luck, everybody. Bam! Who's the winner? Captain Sharpie. Awesome. All right, there we go. Congratulations, buddy. Let's do a left wall hug. Dude, this is like... They straight up built the new city on the old city. I like it. Damn, look at this. Can we actually go in these houses? We can. Look at that. There that was. Whoa. I just checked the SGF calendar and the Death Stranding 2 game premiere is 90 minutes long. Dude. That... Why? I don't think I'm going to watch that, to be honest. I can't imagine why I would want to just spoil Death Stranding for 90 minutes straight. That seems ridiculous. Yeah, so I probably won't watch that, to be honest. Okay, can we open this? Yep. Dude, he wants something that's deep in here. Damn. This place is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. What's in here? Oh. Oh. That's a big boy chest.
Go get a drink, you nut.
Damn. Okay. Silver sapphire ingot. 500. Nice. That's a good one. I could probably drop down here, but do I want to? I don't think I want to. Not yet, at least. Oh, is this just a dead end? I think it is. Okay. Did the game keep its consistency? Overall, so far, yes. I have enjoyed Act 2 just as much as Act 1. Act 2 did not get significantly better. It is more the same, but thankfully the same is awesome in this case. The one thing I will say, oh lord, what is this? The one thing I will say though is it is clear. Oh. It is clear that there's a little bit less cooking with this act. Particularly the best example I can give is when we lit the Menhir. I was expecting like a big cutscene of the Menhir coming to life. We literally walked up to the Menhir and Maggot looked at us and was like, "Hey, just finished the ritual," and then we passed out. And I definitely looked at that and was like, yeah, y'all saved a lot of money with that. like we didn't see the ritual. We didn't see the Menhir lighting up. We didn't like a really nice cutscene there would have been real nice. So there have been times like that. But that being said, that's more of a, that's something that's not here missing. Everything that's here, and there's a lot of it, has been good. So all the dialogue's been just as well written. All the voice acting has been awesome. There have been some of this game's most iconic quests in Act 2. No question, like the T-posing guy. Dude, we did some quests last night that were amazing. Like, we did this quest last night where we found a red cap. And the red cap had put on a magic hat and become intelligent. And then we helped the red cap become the king of the red caps. And then we got him dictionaries so we could teach him words. It was awesome. Like, and we just literally sat there going over words with him, like teaching him vocabulary. It was so cool. So there's Act 2 is still awesome. Act 2 is definitely still awesome. Okay, here we go. It was at Merlin's side that I first beheld a Menhir, a towering grim figure veiled in ancient power. Merlin called them pillars of the Four Dwellers' reality, but I see them as something more, bridges between the weirdness and the tangible world. Now we know that Menhirs tend to repel weirdness. That's why I'm convinced the typical Four Dwellers would not have built something that could deprive them of their power. I believe that Menhirs were made by those among them who sought something beyond, though I do not yet know precisely what that might have been. I believe that for many Four Dwellers, the Menhirs are like open, festering wounds, and we in turn can do nothing but draw from that kind of situation. Whoa. What? So wait. It's a good point that we know the Menhirs protect from the weirdness. We also know that Merlin didn't make the Menhirs, we found him. We now know that the Menhirs repel the weirdness, which now that we've been thinking about it more, doesn't make any sense for the Four Dwellers. because they love the weirdness. They use the weirdness. So why would the Ford Dwellers build giant constructs that push away the one thing that they really enjoy? That they really use? I got no idea. This is going to be interesting. Dude, for funsies? That's fair. We came out under a waterfall. Oh, I love it. Where are we? Okay. Man, they don't really put us near a beach of any kind, do they? Do you plan on watching State of Unreal? I think we will. Yeah, I think we'll watch the Unreal thing today. I think we will. What's this area? Oh, there was a Croque-Mah here, wasn't there? Let's rest here for a little bit. Whoops. All right, chat. Quick bio break. I'll be right back, and then a lot more questing. We have at least one more gold shield left to do, and a lot more areas here. So I'll be back in just 1 second. Odds, you know what to do. Sorry that took so long, guys. We are bake. We are bake. We are not baked, unfortunately, but we are bake. Yeah, that's good. Right? That's good. Okay. You're back on land. So let's go see if we can find that last tomb while I'm thinking about it. I think it's in the north area. Does anyone remember what it was near? It was somewhere on the north side. Do we have a point for it? Maybe it was the Forgotten Gate. Iron Gate. Beast Lair. It is the Forgotten Gate? Okay, cool. We'll go take a look there. Perfect. Are we in Act 2? Yeah, we're in Map 2 currently. Hey Mac, what's up, buddy? Remember to check the Arc Spire again if you're trawling through power-locked areas. What is, we did the Arch Spire already for the initial stuff. Was there more there? Do I like cats? I do. I have 4 of them. Yeah, I like cats a lot. Where's my hat? It's right over there. I have a lot of hair these days, so it's kind of hard to wear my hat. Yeah, my beanie. If I wear my beanie during the stream, then I have terrible hat hair for the rest of the day. Now that I have kids and stuff, I have to go out and see people and do things. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I think it's like further back. It's terrible. Ooh. Is that titanium? Get my bee chat. I love my little stone stairs here. Wonderful. Although, wait, are they going to be big enough? I think we have to drop down to that one. I don't think we can go up to it. Okay, this is Wither's Hideout. You gotta go higher. Maybe the other direction? Check the other direction. Mr. AJ Bear, you know what I think we're gonna do? And I'm just gonna go ahead and announce this now. I think this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play this game all the way up to having 0 extra to do before we go to Forlorn Swords, the next map. And then I think I'm gonna park this playthrough. I think I'm gonna park this playthrough until the next big patch. Because I have heard enough things about Act 3 where I know I don't want to rush it, and I don't need to finish it right now. So yeah, I think what we'll do, you know what? I might even start my mage character, our Camelosian Mad Mage run, just while we wait. But I really want to see, like, they've announced a massive patch. I am assuming it is going to be all over Act 3 because Act 3 is the buggiest. So yeah, I think we may do this. I think we may do this. How in the heck do we get over there? Do we have to go up and over? Oh, we gotta go across the bridge. It's even more up and over. Okay. So that means we're gonna start your mage run? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna start my mage run. We're gonna do a Mad Camelosian Mage. And it's basically gonna be magic only. And it's gonna be very much a thing. What the hell am I looking at? What is this? We've been over there. Be prepared for anything. Oh. In the new one, we're gonna do magic only. Definitely gonna go Camelot side. And we're gonna do like all of the other options. Whenever we get options that we've already done, we're gonna try doing the other ones. He's gonna be kind of a dick, I can already tell. Yeah, once he gets the cheese spell, he's gonna become this crazy, the serial cheesist. What is this, dude? I can't even use this. Is this for a quest or something? Like, what the hell is this thing? We must have done this earlier. I don't even remember, but what is this thing? Whoa. Shrine of Boom. 10 deer pelts? Wow. Okay. Is there even deer around here? I see some deer antlers. Oh, there's a big deer. I bet he's got like 50,000 pelts. We just have to figure out how to kill him and skin his spirit. Easy, right? No problem. Okay. Become Shegarath and cheese for everyone. There we go. Done and done. Lustful sacraments. Let's grab that while we're here. There's an NPC up here on the left. What? There is. Him? Is that an NPC? I thought that was a statue. Oh, I think that is a statue. Is that who you were thinking of? I wish this didn't follow Elder Scrolls with so much stuff to loot everywhere. It gets exhausting. I see why you'd say that, but I have to say the only thing I wish there was, funny enough, I kind of feel like the opposite. So I see why you'd say that, but what I wish is that there was just more stuff to do with the loot. So I don't mind looting everything, but I do really wish that there were other, like for instance, my dream system, right, would be a food system where you would use all of your ingredients to make lots of different types of dishes. And there would be like a food section of your inventory where you could drag and drop like 3 slots and make like a meal. And the meal would involve like tons of different ingredients, tons of different food things. It would auto-fill. And then whenever you'd eat food, you would eat a meal. So in other words, you would be using like so many more ingredients, so many more times, so much more often, and it would all kind of happen automatically. Yeah. I would love to see a system like that in a game like this. And that way it would fully flesh out the cooking system, and you could, you know, have different meals for different occasions and different stuff. Kind of a build your own buff system. Yes, exactly. A build your own buff system. Yep. So you could have like different meals that would have different effects, and then like you could prep them for different encounters and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Cohh, are there skills in the game for using a one-hander without an offhand? Yes. So if you look in the one-hand section on the left here, having a free hand decreases the stamina cost of parrying by 50%. Unfortunately, I think that's one of the only nodes that does that. Yeah, I think that's like the only benefit you have to having a free offhand. So you'd have to decide if that's worth it for you. Personally, I don't think it is.
You'll fall to my sword.
God, we gotta take this gem out.
You're nothing but...
Boom. We're gonna be over encumbered here soon if I'm not careful. How much do we have now? 231 of 260. Yeah, let's go get Lustful Sacraments, and then we'll go bank, and then we'll go do the tomb. The offhand can be paired with the unarmed skill tree. So then you'd be dual wielding an offhand, a fist and a sword. That sounds interesting. Okay. Maybe a food system similar to BOTW or TOTK. I don't remember that system enough, to be honest. I didn't like the throwing things into the pot system. I felt that was kind of dumb. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Range damage by 25%. Okay. So let's just go. We can just run this back at this point. Are you gonna be watching the Witcher 4 gameplay stuff? Yes. We're gonna be watching the Unreal thing. Yeah. Man, I gotta get this freaking soundtrack. I'm gonna listen to this ish in my car. Music is baller. When's the Unreal thing start? In about 35 minutes. We'll watch it here. So, hey, DJ Vehicle.
For the hardest working and best mods around.
$25 tip to the mod team. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's set up here real quick. Actually, we do need to make some more Kraken. Yeah, we'll do that real quick. Bam. Go seems overpowered just a little bit. We're pretty strong at this point in the game. Yeah, we're pretty strong.
Oh, it's you. It's really great that you're here. I mean, I meant that I might need your help with a few small things.
Oh.
And that's why I'm glad to see you. And don't worry, this time it's not about replacing an ill heart. As far as I can tell, the one I got from you, it's doing just fine.
Are you sure you're all good? How do you feel?
Oh, that's kind of you to ask. And, well, truth be told, things are a bit different. My body feels stronger. Honestly, I've never worked better. Urfear's even started giving me these suspicious looks, like I'm about to take over his forge and business. But it's different when it comes to my thoughts and dreams. They're confusing at times. I'm not sure how to put it into words.
Jordan says, hey, Cohh, thanks for streaming. I love to pop in and lurk. I wanted to ask, are you going to play Core Keeper anytime soon, or did you finish that game? With Core Keeper, we got to we did not finish Core Keeper. We got pretty far in Core Keeper, but I kind of ran out of steam a little bit because I realized that the 1.0 at the time didn't have a lot of the end game stuff I was looking for. And one of the reasons I wanted to play the game, which was the new summoning class, was not really implemented. So honestly, I may do another Core Keeper run down the road and like really focus on other stuff. Especially because I think it's undergone some big patches and everything. But no, I haven't finished it, and I love the game, so we may return to it down the road. But no plans right now. We've got a little laundry list of stuff. But yeah, you know you can talk to me, right? After all, I'm the one who found you that new heart.
Hi. And I'll be grateful to you for that until the end of my days. I'd prefer to keep it to myself, at least for now. And, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so awkward.
What do you need my help with?
I want to make something for a person dear to my heart. A battle hammer. Proper blacksmith's craftsmanship. Urfear will appreciate such work, no doubt. But I need a few things to get started.
Sure.
For the shaft, I want to use black alder, a tree that grows in the swamp. As for the rest of the materials, I still need to think about that. Once you bring me the wood, I'll have a better idea of what else is needed.
Okay, I'll find it.
Thank you. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you because of some stupid piece of wood.
Okay. Stitch by stitch. Let's go do a big sell up top. A sell at a bank. We have a lot of stuff that we want to bank as well. Oh, Simlev. Yeah, I see what you're saying with that. That could be kind of cool. Absolutely. Yep. That could absolutely be kind of cool. This way? This way. Not used to taking the stairs. Alright. We're going to sell the two-handed stuff. I do want to go ahead and keep the armor, though.
Oh, hello again.
Oh, hello again. Oh, hello. All right. Boom, 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 boom. These should be somewhere else. Or we should be able to like favorite items so they don't show up in this menu. It's always weird to me. We'll sell the night gauntlets and I want to keep everything else. Yep. Don't need range damage. Don't need physical by 5. Don't need athletic proficiency. Okay. Don't need 4 of those. Cool. Great. How much money we got? 54K? Not bad, not bad. How much is the house? Like 50K? May need to look into that. May need to look into that, chat. All right, let's go get this haste gem out of here. Do not want. Ow. Pain. I did not mean to steal your hammer. I am so sorry.
Good show.
Access with a $20 tip to the mod team.
Love this community and the mod squad is S+ tier. Keep up the good work.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Cohh.
Very much appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Could do another poison, I guess. So then both of our weapons will inflict poison. So this one's inflict poison. I think this one's apply poison, right? Oh no, they're both inflict poison. One is 125 and one is... Ooh, I could update that. Nah, we're gonna wait on that. We'll see that later. Okay, so if I'm moving and attacking... Oh, dude, even with the boots, I'm too fast? Really? What about now? There we go. Okay. Very good. Good, good, good. Let's put in some pots. We'll go ahead and burn through some of the lower ones. And I think we're good. Great. All right, going to our quests. We can't do that one. That one's next zone. Let's see if we can find this one. I want to say this one is like over... It's over here somewhere. Oh, here's a quest. Oh, is this... What is Stitch by Stitch? Oh, let's go do this one. We'll go do Stitch by Stitch first. We got waypoints for that. Knock that out real quick. If you do a mage build, I would advise to not do summoning. The AI gets pretty bad. Yeah, I've heard AI is pretty bad. If we do summoning, we'll use like one summon. It's primarily going to be spells. The idea is that we're playing like a Cohh playthrough. So, yeah. Don't forget you want to try upgrading the new armor recipe. Oh yeah, yeah, we do need to try that at some point. We'll do that when we get back. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Bam. Instant fast travel, still weird to me. Alright, let's see. We need something right there. One of 3. Oh, there's a question mark over here. What's this? Dude. Whoa. The pit. What is the pit? Why am I Why am I going too fast again? What is happening right now? Yeah, I'm definitely doing leap attacks again. $136. Oh, is it because of this? Critical hits increase your move speed by 20% for 5 seconds. I think we're going to need to take that off. Yeah, I think we're going to need to take that off. Yep. Damn. I think that may be what's been causing the problems. State of Play literally just announced for tomorrow? What? They just announced a Sony State of Play for tomorrow? What time? 5 p.m. ET. God damn it, Sony. Of course. Well, y'all have to tell me if there's anything good in it. If it's good enough, maybe we'll watch it the next day together, but it's gonna, you know, honestly. Okay, there's 2 things that I'm gonna say about Sony State of Play tomorrow. First thing I'm gonna say, it's gonna be very interesting because Sony is one of the, like, the big AAAs. And tomorrow's State of Play is going to tell us what they're working on for, like, the next couple years. So, like, that alone is going to be really interesting. You know, if they have a whole bunch of big hype titles that they're going to announce, or they're going to talk about tomorrow, that's big. If they play the show tomorrow and have, like, one big title to announce and a bunch of rehash, that's going to be very telling, too. Watch the whole show tomorrow be about Marathon, for instance. Like, that'd be very telling. But here's another thing. And this is what I'm going to say in tandem with the first part. So it's going to be interesting to see what they have, because obviously a lot of people are very curious what Sony's up to. But the next thing that I think of is, why, if you had a lot to talk about, would you announce it literally less than a day early? Or just over 1 day? Like, if you had something you wanted to talk about, wouldn't you want people to know for a long time to be there? Like, that's a bit concerning. That's a bit concerning. Like, I don't know. And also, it makes me wonder if they're just trying to, like, shoehorn in something before SGF. Because I guess this means they don't have a show at SGF, right? I know Xbox is doing a big show at SGF. So maybe this is their maybe this is the "Hey, we're relevant too" show. Hey guys, we're gonna have a show at SGF too. We're still here. Like, I don't know, that's a little weird. The whole timing's a little weird. To announce and then have a show before SGF. Like, literally, what, 3 days before SGF? That's a little weird. Yeah. That is a little weird. Somebody in chat just said it screams desperation. It screams not great planning. I can't imagine this is something that has been planned for a long time. Because I have to admit, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. What's SGF? Summer Game Fest. Essentially, not E3. What E3 used to be is now SGF. Yep. But I gotta say, you know, hey, now that we've said all that, I hope they have a bunch of big stuff to announce tomorrow. I hope it's awesome. Like, Sony needs a win, that's for sure. So, yeah. Hopefully they got some big guns. Hopefully they got something to talk about. It's going to be real unfortunate if they announce a show, have a show, and there's like nothing big that comes out of it. That would almost be worse than not having a show, to be honest. What about Unreal Fest? Unreal Fest is in about 20 minutes. Yep. Oh, do we just turn in now? We do. Great. Okay, let's go over here. Maybe Resident Evil 9 tomorrow? Oh, you know, if Capcom could definitely help Sony out. Yeah, if they had a big new announcement to drop at the show. Capcom is on fire right now, dude. They're a lot of people got a lot of eyes on them. Oh, a Persona 6 announcement? That could be interesting. A fully voiced Persona 6? Now you have my attention. Oh my. Okay. What show are we talking about? They just announced a Sony State of Play for tomorrow at 5 p.m. ET. Yep. Oh, the pit is a dungeon? Well, shit. Actually, well, hit. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, let's go turn this in and then we're going to come back. Handsome one. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you, dude. No, it's a show on Max. Get out of my channel. A Bloodborne remake or Bloodborne 2 announcement would break the internet. That'd be like Half-Life 3 at this point.
You're just in time. The forge is ready.
Here you go.
Aye, that's it. Good work bringing this to me. You chose well. The wood is young. It's going to be flexible and sturdy enough. Should do nicely for the hammer. I'm glad you didn't lose your way in the muck. Anyway, while you were gone, I made a decision about the hammerhead. I want to use the family iron for it. The thing is,
I'm keen for Alien Isolation 2. Oh yeah, big time. Ooh. Are you asking me to dig up your parents' remains?
I know it sounds like I'm asking you to desecrate a grave, but trust me, you won't find corpses there. It's a memory mound. In the past, when someone in Connacht lost a loved one to the weirdness, their body was offered to the fire.
Oh.
It wasn't right to bury someone so horribly changed. Instead, the family would bury something that belonged to the deceased.
Okay, your parents were changed by the weirdness?
I lost my father when I was 6. Mother worked herself to the bone, keeping me fed, and it wasn't always enough. I started working early, so we managed to scrape by. But she passed away a few years later. Weird night caught her. That's when I buried the family iron. The only thing I had left of my parents. I didn't want it to end up in the wrong hands. After that, I drifted from neighbor to neighbor. One house gave me warm stew, the next, a beating. Eventually, I ended up with Urfir. He taught me everything I know.
Must have been hard for you, man.
No, that was a long time ago. A lot has changed since then. I lost my heart. And then, you showed up and helped me get it back. And now, we've replaced that ill heart with a new one forged by a stone warden. Incredible, isn't it? Sounds like some stupid tale. But it's all thanks to you. So, about that iron, come back as soon as you manage to get it. If anything comes up, you know where to find me.
Okay. Man, this is a pretty involved little quest. Huh. Let's go do the pit right now, because we actually don't have a big map waypoint for that, so I should probably do it before I forget. I know my limitations. All right. Only took me 40 years. Did Cohh use his own HP for the heart? I did. Yep. Get out of here. God, those things are so creepy, dude. I absolutely love them. Let's get Dex up to 15. I think that'd be great for this build. And for you, we're almost done getting all the stuff I want out of here, which is awesome. There we go. Then I want to get these two, and then I think we're done in Red Death. The Red Death tree is so OP, dude. It is so OP. I love it. Oh my god, I love it. Okay. Am I going to play Dune? Oh, check out. We actually made a whole command just for you. There you go.
At Noctic Exia, Cohh is planning on a big Dune Awakening run. He'll be hosting a private server as well. Info, token requirements, Cohh mine soon. His plans are to do all the solo content and build a giant base. See you then.
That's what we're doing. Cohh lurk. Whoa. Friendly. Hi.
Are you a friend or a foe? Have you come to take my place?
Take your place where?
In the sacred mission, taking over the feeding and guarding the abyss so it never spits out its insides. I've always known that one day my successor would appear. We always have. I will be the master, and you will be my apprentice. You will take over the sacred mission.
What is that?
Look down. Can you see anything? No? That's exactly as it should be.
Okay.
I guard the abyss. The abyss requires feeding.
Feeding?
I hunt down lives I sacrifice to the abyss.
I'm sorry, what?
This way, the abyss is calm and Avalon is secure. If not for this sacred mission, Avalon would face
Feed me,
unspeakable
Seymour?
suffering. It would be the end of our world. This is my sacred mission, and it can be yours if you so choose.
No. No. Cohh, when are we playing Dune? We are playing Dune at 10 a.m. ET on June 5th. So 2 days, 10 a.m. ET is when they're turning on the servers. We are hosting a private server, so my hope is that I'll actually be able to play, but who knows? Because if a login server goes down or a synchronization server or anything, the whole thing will get chungused. So, and that is the plan right now. Yep. So that's where we are. 10 a.m. ET on the 5th. Mm-hmm. So you hunt lives, like not just animals? How is this considered sacred?
Ah, a life is a life. Sacrificing one person is a small price to pay to prevent the catastrophic terror that would follow if the gates of the abyss were to open.
What is the abyss?
The abyss is a gate that separates us from all that's evil, all that's at the very root of our suffering. It's chaos and darkness. The abyss must remain closed. We must ensure that the gates never open. The sacrifice is essential to keep the abyss contained.
What will happen if I refuse to take on the mission?
Then you will become more fodder for the feeding. We will fight, I will defeat you, and your body will become the feed for those seeking to enter
Sir, I think you're
this
assuming a bit
world.
much here.
My mission is to ensure that the abyss never opens its gates.
And you truly believe all this?
Oh, would you really risk the fall of Avalon, knowing its fate rests in your hands? It's not about fate. It's about necessity.
Avalon is falling regardless of your mission. Trust me, I would know.
I respect your wisdom, my apprentice. The question remains, will you take on the sacred mission as the apprentice, or as the feed?
I wonder if I take it on as the apprentice, if he just jumps in. Like, I kind of want to try that just to see if he does. I mean, I'm going to kill him anyway, right? He's going to die anyway. So if I say no, I'm just going to kill him. So if I say yes, anoint me, master. I'm ready to relieve you of your duty.
Guardian of the abyss, forever keep watch over.
I need like a
the
sword or
secret
something.
hidden in
He's
the
knighting me.
depths. Remain eternally shrouded in darkness, caring alone for this cursed land. There, that should suffice. I leave you all of my belongings.
Oh no, oh no.
And the works of previous masters. One day, an apprentice will come to you, and you will pass on the blessing. Farewell, my apprentice.
You can't leave me your stuff if you jump into the abyss with it! The abyss requires noble souls. Merlin and his acolyte, powerless. The sacred mission is a solitary path. Druids are helpless. Ancient evil. Oh, wow. Maybe this is real? Hold on. Woke up sweating the abyss. It's just sitting there being sexy. Made the usual offering to the abyss. What if the legend is wrong? What if I'm actually making things worse? Talked to the abyss today, out loud. Asked it to give me a sign that I'm doing okay. Nothing. Silence. It's probably silly, but I need to try. I guess it would be worse if it actually answered. Oh my god, these are all different journals? Oh no. Oh no, here we go. Sometimes I talk to the abyss asking for a sign. Anything to show me what I'm doing matters. The silence that follows is both an answering and a question. Sometimes I talk to the abyss. Silly, right? But it feels like it listens. Huh. So a lot of them ended up talking to it. And that was the last thing that they said. In the shadow of the world where the light fades and endless void lies the abyss. Bound by ancient magic and solemn vows, this chasm marks the frontier between our realm and the darkness beyond. Okay, so all I know is that that jackass went down with all my equipment. So I'm going to get it. Oh my god, dude. It's just a bunch of... Where's his corpse? Oh. Found him. Spoke to the abyss of my hopes today. for a young one to take up the mantle. Oh, I hear someone coming. Could this be the day? Oh, man. Oh. Ooh. Whoa. God, I wish I was a spellcaster right now. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! The hell? Whoa. Yeah, it went up without me telling it to. It's very strange. Oh, dude, I really miss my spellcasting. Yeah, I do. Ow. Okay, I seem to be getting more buffs somehow. Is it just this one? I think it's just that one. Oh. We got the 10% movement speed buff yesterday permanently on the beach of the first area. That's why the critical thing is now triggering it when it wasn't before. Because it's stacking on the raw 10% we got. I was sitting here going, why is it just doing this now? We've had that perk forever. That's why. Yep. Okay. So I think we are going to respec. I think we're going to respec out of there because I don't want to just dash attack all the time. So we will spec that out. Honestly, the more I think about it, they really should make sprint attack require holding down shift. Yeah, they need to uncouple that from move speed. Because it's going to be real problematic later on. It's going to eliminate all of the Fae. Is that cool? Does that work for everyone? Okay, cool. There we go. Oh, you too. The best part about using that skill is I'm pretty sure from the outside, it looks exactly like a scene from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. And that's awesome. It's like using what is it, a Sandiv stand? I can never say it right. But yeah, it's basically using one of those. What is this thing? Whoa. The hell, what the hell's going on here? I feel like I gotta use something down here, but I don't know what. Sandevistan, that is what it is. Okay, cool. Oh. When the time of learning is over, destroy the gates, taking the energy. The beings will defend them. Caution. Beings arrived with demons, imprisoned at the border of worlds, a thin boundary intermingling. Guard the gates while we acquire knowledge. I'm gonna break your gate, you jerk. Yo, my bad. I'm so sorry. I broke it, now I have to buy it. I know, that looked really expensive. That was probably like $350.
Super chat. IDK, if you already know this code, but on Owlcat's website they're counting down a new game reveal for Saturday and it looks like it's a sci-fi game.
Okay. Did we close the Oblivion Gate? We did. Mm-mm. Bunk. So another Warhammer Owlcat game? No, the Warhammer Owlcat game is already announced. What's that sound? Ooh, a white bear. That's racist. I'm sorry. There we go. Surge stopper? Yo. 10% chance to just stun? Well, that's kind of awesome. Damn it, it looks cool too. That is a really fast attack for a 10% stun. Damn. Okay. Oh, is it time? Oh, it's time. We'll continue this. Oh, wait. Are we leaving? Is that it? Is that the whole dungeon? Just killing those Fae in front of the gate and killing that other thing? Maybe the Fae in front of the gate were why they were leaking into our world. Did we actually complete the quest? No, it looks like there's another thing here. Oh no, that's our pet. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh, we gotta find more Nimue scrolls. Interesting. Okay. Alright, cool. We did get the XP. Yeah. Alright, real quick, we are definitely gonna play some more of this, but let's real quick watch this Witcher show. It's not a Witcher show, it's actually an Unreal show. Where is this, chat? Do we know? Link is here. Thank you. Nice shirt today. Thank you. It's one of my Valheim shirts. I can't wait for Valheim 1.0. I can't believe we're going to be doing 1.0 this year. Like, that is... Oh, I'm so excited for that. Let's do it. Oh, I should probably change the title and stuff, huh? What is this called exactly? The State of Unreal.
Call me Scrooge McDuck because all my assets are liquid. That's right. It's time for hydration.
It's so funny. Dev said Valheim is coming out this year. Yeah, so the devs have said that the next major update is going to be 1.0.
Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden track.
And they've announced the last major update for this year. That's what we know for sure.
Where's Veerda, dry road? Oi! The devil's out there! Where's it running from? Veerda, shield us.
Hey Siri, This would be a good time to come in. That's not a griffin. Oh, look, he tossed a coin to his witcher. Oh, just kidding.
Salt.
Oh my god, she looks good.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Dude. I cannot wait for Witcher 4. Oh my god. Oh! This is gonna be so good!
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando. We're here to show you what's next with Unreal Engine and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us. Thank you. But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kitek from CD Projekt Red. We have a lot to talk about. Hey, guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you, Wyatt, and hello, everyone. With The Witcher 4, we're stepping things up. And to do that, we needed the right partner. One that truly understands that great open-world games are all about art and technology coming together.
Yeah, and look, our goals are completely aligned here. And around the launch of UE5, your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open-world development in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up.
Where's my neck tattoo? Oh, it's on the way.
Technical demo together.
I use AI to take it out.
Just that. I think we should take a look at it. You guys ready?
Born ready. Kitek is going to play the build for us.
Sure.
Oh my god, we're seeing it. Okay, hold on. I click 2K. I broadcast in 2K. You don't see it in 4K.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw, and are going to see now, is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing. So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin.
Dude, that looks great.
The region we are in is called Cohh, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village. All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
Hi,
so just
Kelpie.
Like Geralt the Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
Oh, that's great. What a cutie.
We return to town.
I mean, she's no Stevie Kicks, but she's pretty cute.
Yeah. So you're gonna explore the world on horseback. Riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal.
What's the horse's name? Roach 2?
Perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
Okay, this is awesome, but didn't they say this was like real
let's
gameplay?
leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Cohh with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah,
they handed him a controller. Was that all fake?
And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
Oh, Twitch is going to love this.
And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render,
Twitch is sweating
we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the
Like,
same
there's gonna be more foliage, huh?
the past 20 years,
even more.
artists should be
That's
free
so
to
great.
take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And the old
What?
LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals.
Wow.
But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we
The
fly
bitrate
down
does not like
to
this.
catch up with Siri.
No, it does not. No. God, that city looks so good. I want to go explore that right now. Oh my lord, dude. This is way more Witcher 4 stuff than I was expecting.
So Valgrest
This is massive.
a port town.
This is like a Witcher 4
hub for
showcase.
Fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands.
I'm sorry, I'm going to shut up.
It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and so.
Wow.
I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valgrest has to offer.
Damn, he spit on her. Oh, she's a Witcher. Makes sense. Yo, nice reaction to the NPCs. That pushing looks super organic. Oh, is she going to bump into him and is he going to drop it?
Guys, notice how responsive the world is.
I love it. I love it. There's no way that kid's going to grab an apple. What, dude? Come on. Come on.
Everything is working together.
That's some KCD2 stuff right there. Dude.
Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Oh, the dwarf looks great. Look at him. I wonder how many times we're going to see that guy get thrown out of that house in a game.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You're off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in?
Was that the transition from gameplay to cutscene?
One using my wagons. No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you.
I can't tell if this is a cutscene or gameplay. Wait a second. Is this all a cutscene or is this... They said it was gameplay, didn't they? They said it was running on a PS5.
No. Kabir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them wings...
Chat is very split on this.
While Ciri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Out of curiosity, chat, do you think this is real or do you think this is all scripted and fake? Yes, it's real. No, it's fake. Yes, it's real. No, it's fake. It's both. So most people think it's all scripted. Okay. Interesting. But many think it's real. Huh. Good to know. Right on. All right, let's keep going.
Pressure. Reckon me ladies after one of those.
they did go to great pains to make us think it's real. They handed him a controller and said it was going to be gameplay. So if it is fake, I will say that is like just straight up
there is
deception.
Tons of tech at play here.
Like
Turn the
straight
simple market
deception.
stall, metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
That would be kind of
and
wild.
All of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Siri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity.
Now we know it's a
they
tech
should
demo,
react
but,
to
you know.
changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in pillory isn't exciting enough for wild rest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
This stuff is obviously pre-rendered, but like it could have just been that this was programmed in the tech demo to pop up the show. If it's still running on the
But
hardware
the
and
great
still like
performance deserves a
real
huge
frame rate
crowd,
and
though.
everything.
Let's crank it up.
Damn, look at this.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including
So
an
many
entirely
people.
new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. And that's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Siri? We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we are doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at Lanexeter.
Dude, I got actual goosebumps seeing that.
What?
Oh my lord. Because we know we can go to like all of that. Oh man.
Thanks, guys.
CDPR.
Seriously, it looks amazing.
I
And
don't
we've
say
also
this
barely
often.
scratched the surface of what's coming in Unreal.
I beg you not to fuck up this release. Please.
Applause, please.
Be transparent. Don't lie to us. Don't mess this up. Please don't mess this up. You really couldn't have done worse with Cyberpunk, so please do not mess this up for us.
Unreal 5.6.
Oh,
So, here's
praise
GM to
chat.
tell you even more. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god. We're gonna see with Witcher 4, man. Did they learn? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I mean, it would be foolish for us to not be skeptical. I love CDPR. It would be crazy to not be skeptical. So, but
Hey everyone, great to be here in Orlando. I spent a lot of time on this demo, so I'm happy to be the one to talk about what went into the 5.6 release. An open world like that was just the perfect content to focus on our main goal for the release, which was performance. We want the engine to scale to large and rich worlds. We want to preserve graphics quality. And of course, we want to deliver high frame rates that you and your players expect. So let's check it out, starting with rendering. If you all remember, when we released Nanite with UE5, it supported static geometry. Last year, we brought skinning to Nanite. And now, we're working on Nanite foliage. The only way to have a forest that looks as good as this one is to use 3D geometry for all parts of the trees.
Is to play KCD2. Wait, no.
However,
rewind that.
This is a crazy amount of fine geometry. So we had to rethink how trees are created and displayed.
Although wait, isn't KCD2
to
Unreal?
create them,
Oh wait, no,
we
isn't it
developed
what's KCD2?
nanite assemblies. These 28 little parts that you see are all
KCD2 looked amazing, but I have this does
they
look
are instanced thousands of times
detail-wise
and
better.
like building
Yes.
blocks to assemble trees in different
Especially
ways.
the movement. That
And as
movement
you
is
probably
crazy.
noticed with the wind effect, they even support skeletal animation, which runs on the GPU.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
wild.
to assembly,
KCD2 is on
greatly
CryEngine.
reduced
Thank
the
you. Cool.
storage,
Still
the
looks great
runtime
though.
memory,
I mean,
and the
KCD2 still looks
rendering
amazing.
cost. Then, to display an entire forest, the challenge was to preserve fidelity and performance from any distance. Let's check up close the level of detail we're talking about here.
That's crazy. Dude.
Lots of details. But this triangle representation is not the most efficient when far away, due to the amount of overlapping. And that's why we made an adaptive voxel representation. But in reality, you'll never see those voxels this close, since when we move the camera back, they're barely a pixel. Nanite foliage is almost done. We are moving it to the main line as we speak, and it will be available for everyone in 5.7. Another thing I would like to share is that ray tracing and Lumen now run more than twice as fast, with no visual trade-off compared to when UE5 was released.
Oh.
And because of that, we can now hit 60 FPS on consoles. And finally, we rewrote the rendering pipeline to run asynchronously so you can increase the richness of your scenes even more. Now let's talk about chaos physics. For chaos cloth, we improve our cloth-to-cloth constraint solution. This removes a lot of collision evaluation.
I think the rest of this broadcast is going to be like technical stuff. I think I'm going to go back to playing video games. This is super interesting though, so I'm going to drop this link in chat for anyone that is wanting to get into the technical stuff. But I know that most of you probably are not here for this, so I will watch that later. But here it is in chat. If you guys want to go check it out, please feel free. I mean, that's super interesting stuff, but I really want to play video games, so I'm gonna keep playing video games here. Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, dude, that Witcher stuff looked amazing. It looked amazing. Like, oh man, I am so ready. I am so ready. That and the Witcher 1 remake. I can't wait, dude. I'm just as excited for the Witcher 1 remake. Oh my lord. We had an anonymous $10 tip.
Respectfully, I think it'd be irresponsible for anyone to pre-order a CDPR game at this point, especially off of a pretty ambitious trailer and promises.
I think that for every person, they're going to have to make that decision themselves. I don't know if irresponsible is the word I would use, but I think that every person is going to have to decide if they trust CDPR enough to pre-order from them at this point. And I have to say that after Cyberpunk, I completely understand why if most people are like, absolutely not, I have no interest in supporting that. Yep, I think waiting for reviews is a smart thing to do. Yep, so, yeah. Stop pre-ordering games, there's no point. Well, yes and no. I mean, you do have to keep in mind that we live in the reality where many games are dictated on their pre-order numbers. So I understand the idea, never pre-order anything. But just understand there will be potentially good games that don't make it because of you saying that. That is something you need to consider. So, like, if you're fine with that, that's fine, but you may will a very cool game out of reality with that. So, especially these days with funding how it is. How so? Because what happens is a lot of games go into EA, and then EA decides if that product is going to be made or not. So if a game, if a company struggles to get their product into EA, and then EA does not sell well, or people don't pre-order it, or they don't do it, then the product fails. So the argument there is that absolutely don't pre-order stuff for, you know, AAA and big companies, sure. But a lot of times, if smaller companies do it, or if indie studios do it, it's because they absolutely need the funding. EA is not pre-order. I mean, depends on the state of the EA, really. So, like, I mean, there's some EAs that are not worth the money you're paying for them. You know, I mean, technically EA is a pre-order if you really want to get into it. I mean, EA is a pre-order. It's a pre-order with an unfinished demo, is what a pre-order is, or is what an EA is. So you're purchasing the promise of a 1.0, which is exactly what you're doing with a pre-order. You're purchasing the promise of a future product. Granted, an EA gives you something now, but you know. Now here's the thing. Am I saying you need to pre-order Witcher 4? No, absolutely. CDPR is a monolithic company. The only thing that pre-ordering is going to do for them is, you know, it's not going to do shit. But what I'm saying is, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Pre-ordering is a per project thing. Don't just blanket say pre-orders suck. Sometimes it's not terrible, especially if it's like an indie company struggling to make their ends meet to keep developing their game, and it's an EA. So that's all. Just something to think about. Yeah, I know, poor baby, I know. But I will say that pre-ordering for like large and well-funded companies,
Good day.
I can't think of a lot of reasons for that. That's different. Yeah. So this led to a conversation about pre-ordering, but I am certainly not advocating for AAA pre-ordering. That is not something I think we need more of. Yep. Emberville paid EA Inc. Oh, Emberville is doing a paid EA. That's been very much announced. Yep. The game I'm working on. In fact, both the games I'm working on are doing paid EA. Yep. That's what most folks are doing these days. Put those away. And those away. All right, do we want to go ahead and respec now? Oh, I'm out of respec pots. Can we make those? This is the first time I've actually been out of them. Then we can buy them.
You're doing okay.
Doesn't somebody sell them? I heard Emberville EA is releasing today, right?
Nani?
Leave it already.
Emberville's in paid EA? No. Emberville is not in paid EA. Emberville is going to be in early access possibly this year, but it's going to be in early access when it's ready. So, when it's ready for EA, that is. Give me 1 second.
Nice to see you. Cool. Sorry, guys. Turns out the thing I'm looking for may not exist. That's unfortunate. Joshua, were you looking for faith in humanity? No, but that was pretty good. I already know that doesn't exist. No, what I'm looking for is I want to know if there's a whole house UPS solution. We have a whole house generator, but it takes a couple minutes to kick on. So I'm wondering if there's some kind of system I can get that would act as a, like just a low minute whole house UPS solution. So I've talked to a couple companies in my area, and the only places I can talk to anyone about it, they want to sell me solar panels and stuff, which I'm not really interested in right now. What's UPS stand for? Uninterruptible power supply. So the idea is that, oh, it's on the other side of this mountain. Damn, I thought it was on this side.
So the idea is that if the power goes out, the UPS would keep the power running with no disconnect until my generator kicks on. Okay. Just get solar panels? No. That's a whole different can of worms. Not really interested in that right now. Maybe in the future, but not right now. Get a stationary bike. When the power goes out, just run over to your bike real quick. I like that. Oh, this is down. Okay, we got to go all the way down here. That's where we got to go. Oh, this is where those skeletons are in that weird ass grave. Okay, now I know where that is. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go. Yeah, I appreciate it. I saw a lot of good suggestions in chat. I will check that out. Yeah, I live kind of out in the boonies these days, so there's just not a lot of companies in my area that do that kind of stuff. Yep. Oh, all of my equipment's fine. So all of my computers are on UPS, and when that happens, when the power goes out, my UPSs kick in, all my computers and internet stuff stays on, the generator stays on, I'm fine. That's fine. But the problem is everything else in the house resets. So, like, all the clocks have to be reset. Everything resets. So not really looking to get that done. Yeah. So we're trying to fix that a little bit. And unfortunately, the power grid in our area, again, out in the boonies, not super great. Not super great. Yep. Infrastructure, am I right? Deleste, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll look into those. Cool. Steam power. Oh, I like that too. Just put UPSs on all your clocks. You know, I was thinking about doing that, but then I would have to make sure that, like, they're all working all the time. And, like, that would be a bunch. I feel like that would be... Just having UPSs everywhere in the house is probably not the best idea. I do have 3 small children, though, so, like, I'm not a noob just suggested. I could just make sure my 3 small children are always on bikes that generate power, like, at all times. And that way, if the power ever goes out, well, they're already on their bikes. Awesome. I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Yep. Oh, you want dinner? That's great. Well, Daddy wants 5 more gigawatts. So, get pumping. Family iron. All right. Okay, let's head up to... Man, there's really not a fast travel. There's got to be a fast travel around here somewhere. They need to put a fast travel over here. This area is so awkward because you can't really go up there very easily. Oh. What are these dudes doing up here? Oh, wait, we already came up here. Boom. Great. I hope in the future they decide to significantly increase the amount of items you can get from the weird things. Because I feel like right now it's pulling from like a group of maybe like 15 to 20 items. It should pull from like a group of 100, and there should be like ultra rare stuff in there. They should also put a bunch of joke stuff in there too. That'd be fun. It's such a fun mechanic, but they don't really use it. Boop. Cool. We'll take all that. Take all that. And take all that. Hey, Chris Abbott, what's up, buddy? Bear! Got him. It's cool, we're good. I guess we'll run up here and go back. Multi-bear. Multi-bear. Twink. Twink. Raw. Twink. Nice. Perfect. All right, let's head on down this way. You've been playing for a while in this character, but do you feel it has replay value with multiple characters? Yeah, in fact, we're probably going to be starting a new character in the nearest future, because I don't think I want to do Act 3 yet. So I think we're going to start a mage character. The big thing you can do, there's lots of quests that you can do differently. That's one big thing. But the more major thing is you kind of decide relatively early in the game, like if you want to go with the Camelot guys or the other guys. And we are very much doing the other guys this run. So we are going to be doing the other one on the first one. What is Cohh talking about with the last act? So the last act apparently has some really cool stuff in it, but it's very buggy. And the developers have said that they have a major patch that is going to be dropping between Friday and Saturday. So what I have decided to do is, instead of rushing to Act 3 and experiencing it super buggy, I'm going to do everything there is to do on this character up to Act 3. And then we're going to start a new character, a mage character, completely different than this character. It's going to be a mad Camelosian mage. And we're going to play him until him and Dune, and maybe Arc Raiders, until the patch gets here. So we're going to do that. That's our new plan.
Always a pleasure to
I'm really excited to not only have a big challenge in the game again, but I'm really excited to play with magic, because magic is awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. Okay, let's go turn in this metal. How close am I to doing that? Not super close. We've got a good amount left to do. We've got probably at least today. At least. I'm not here tonight because I'm on bedtime duty with my kids. So there won't be a cozy. But there will be an afternoon stream. So we'll probably get a few more hours in with that too.
Mm-hmm. You're just in time. The forge is ready.
Here is your family iron.
You're back. And for a moment, I was afraid I'd never see you again.
Why did you think that?
After you left, I started wondering if maybe I'd asked too much of you. But it really is my family iron. I never thought I'd see it again.
Thank you, Silver. Saw that.
It's funny. I remember it feeling so much heavier. I'm glad the family iron won't be left in the cold ground anymore. I'll melt it down and craft something beautiful. Something new. So, we've got almost everything. Just one last thing remains. A whispering crystal.
Why do you need one?
I've been studying how to work with them. I believe combining the crystal with the iron will help whoever wields the hammer to stay calm. That's something I've always lacked. My life's been a pile of foolish decisions. I want to ensure that someone dear to me doesn't have to face the same, especially during combat.
Where can I find it?
I've heard that Camelot was mining those crystals. That might be worth looking into. How you get one is up to you, but don't do anything foolish that'll land you in a cell, friend.
My eyes are up here, buddy. Thanks. Nate D313.
90? I feel so.
Awesome. So co-old. Okay. So I think we actually got these already, didn't we? Whispering Crystal. Whispering Crystal. The quest item? Yes. Bam! Beautiful. Did you ever figure out what the quest item weird lanterns are for? Nope. Nope. I still have no idea what the weird lanterns are for. We have not found that questicle. Ow.
What do you need?
Here you go.
I guess I shouldn't care how you got it.
I mind it.
What matters is that you're well. Looks like I've got everything I need now. I've already prepared a few pieces. Please, stay and rest. You've got to see the final result. So, truth be told, I'm not sure how to say this. I've never been good with words. Since I got this heart forged by the Stone Warden, something's changed. I don't fully understand it, but I can't stop thinking about you. By the All-Mother, it's so strange. And though I don't understand it, I know what I feel. I worry about you. I want to care for you. I want to give you warmth. The hammer I've been working on, it's for you. I hope you'll accept it, along with me, whole.
Those feelings are not yours. It must have something to do with the magic the heart is pumping into your body.
I hear you, and maybe you're right. But honestly, I don't care. I know what I feel. And oh, on the All-Mother, what a sweet feeling it is to be certain. And I am certain how my heart reacts when I see you.
Bro, this is weird. I'm sorry, I don't share those feelings, my dude.
I suppose I should have guessed.
This is real weird.
But still, there's this tiny, foolish hope.
No, I mean, the weirdest part about this is not that he likes us.
Something more. After all, who offers their
It's
heart
that he
to someone
likes
twice?
us because we used our life force in the heart.
It was just another job for you. And of course, I respect that.
So, it's like, this
I can never demand anything more.
You don't really feel that way, dude.
Forgive me. Let's leave it at this. With my thanks for everything you've done for me. We never have to dwell on this foolishness of mine again.
I'm sorry, dude.
My heart feels colder. Leave me be.
I thought... What? Wait, did I lose him as a vendor?
What's a heart worth if it only hurts you?
Oh my god, I crushed him!
I'm wondering what would have happened if I hadn't taken this fight. Never mind. Back to work.
This is so bad!
I can mend steel, not myself.
Brother, you need to be writing songs in Portland for an emo band with these lines.
I can mend steel.
I can mend steel, not myself.
Every day, the forge gives me purpose.
Accept his love, Cohh. Accept his love.
I'm fine. Just tired. The work
I feel so
helps.
bad about this. I'm so sorry. I fixed his heart only to destroy it, dude. I love this guy so much. Okay, he's done. I'm sorry, but that's bad game mechanics. If you lose an important vendor because you won't sleep with them. I have a feeling when enough time passes, we'll be able to talk to him normally again. This has happened with other NPCs in the past. So, yeah. Did he not give us the hammer? He didn't give us the hammer? You ass. Okay. Hey, Brother Fabius.
Well, look who it is. The one who reignited the men here.
You didn't
I
ask
must
for
say
it?
I'm
I guess
impressed.
so.
Tell me, how did you manage to do that?
It's because I denied the hammer. Because I have a piece of the soul of King Arthur inside me.
You've got a vivid imagination, I'll give you that. But, soul of a king or not, you clearly have a knack for getting things done. Tell me, would you like to help further? The people of Connacht are in need, and someone like you could make all the difference.
Sure, what's up?
The fields of Connacht are dying, their lifeblood drained by the creeping weirdness.
Oh, no.
If the crops fail, the people starve, and starving people are restless people. That cannot happen. Properly placed, They can shield
there
the
we go.
farmlands long enough for a harvest to be salvaged.
Perfect.
It's not the perfect solution, but it's a start. And if the people see that the priests care for their well-being, they'll be more inclined to trust us.
Cool.
I need someone capable to handle this. Someone like you.
Yeah, there was a new patch this morning. Weird lanterns?
You've seen them around, no doubt. They're simple enough in appearance, but the knowledge to craft them isn't as common as you'd think. Unfortunately, I don't have the recipe myself. If I did, this wouldn't be an issue. You'll need to find someone who knows the craft, someone familiar with the weirdness or the old ways. But be cautious. Those who keep such knowledge don't part with it easily. Secrets, after all, are a kind of power. But I'm sure you'll manage. You've done the impossible before.
Timothy says, good morning, Cohh. Are you planning on hosting a private server for the Dune launch? Yes, we're going to be doing a private server for Dune. That's all we know for certain right now. We should have probably tomorrow, or at least the morning of the 5th, we'll be able to figure out how we're going to get people access and everything. Unfortunately, what sucks is I'm having a private server for Dune, but don't expect to play on it. That's all I can say. I don't know how else to say it. It's only got 40 slots. We're a community of thousands. So the entire server can have 40 people on it on a time. So we're going to do our best. But it's going to be a very select small group of people, unfortunately. We'll most likely have chat just fight to the death, and the last 40 that are alive we'll let in. So we'll probably be doing that probably Thursday morning, I'm thinking. Yep. Thunderdome it. Yeah. So anyway, I wish it would be more. We may actually have a couple servers if we can, but we're not sure if we can do that yet. Who would even have such knowledge?
A druid would be ideal, of course. They hold the deepest ties to the old ways, and to the secrets of the weirdness. Here they have Maggot, but I wouldn't count on him if I were you. But there may be others who might help. Furket, the local inventor, has a knack for turning scraps of knowledge into working tools. If not him, perhaps someone who deals in druidic artifacts. Collectors sometimes know more than they let on.
Okay. Cool. Let's catch.
Legate Denholm won't be pleased. He prefers the weirdness close. It makes travel to Camelot faster. But this isn't about his ambitions. It's about the people of Connacht and what they need to survive. Help me do this, and you'll have not only my gratitude, but the gratitude of every farmer whose fields we save. So, my Menhir Whisperer, what say you?
My Menhir
Will you
Whisperer.
lend a hand and help the people of Connacht?
I love it. I will help you.
Good. I knew you'd see the importance of this. Together, we'll keep the fields alive and the people fed. For now, at least. Once you have the lanterns, they need to be placed around the farmlands. Start with the fields of Reese and Ida. They work as a couple and have some of the largest crops in Connacht. Then head to the lands of Rob and Gil. They're brothers, and while they're stubborn, their fields
Cohh
are
sure does
crucial
know
to
how to
town's
whisper
food
the men
supply.
here.
Without their harvest, we'd be in serious trouble. Position the lanterns carefully. Their glow will push back the weirdness, at least for a time. It won't be a permanent solution, but it's what we need to survive the season.
Sir. Okay. I think do we have the lanterns on us? I bought a bunch, but oh yeah, I got them. Perfect. Great. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, Kleinix, are your ears on right now? Do, 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 do. Boop. Nice.
You doing okay?
Yeah, Kleinix, what I think we'll do is we'll just manage the server kind of like a guild. And so, yeah, if you can just kind of keep your eyes on like the usage and everything. And as, you know, as people drop off in the first few days and such, we can bring more people on and do that kind of thing. So Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, the fields are protected now. I can report back to Fabius. Oh. What's up, guys? Need to do one thing in the chat that will not be named. Okay, great. All right, let's go right back in. Bum, 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 bum. Do 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 do. Boop. I'm finished with the weird lanterns.
Yes, I've already heard about the fields. They're glowing like beacons in the dark. Well done, truly. Here's your reward. You've not only helped the farmers, but you've also helped me ensure that this town has a fighting chance.
We really did help those people.
Of course. There's more to this than just glowing fields and happy farmers. You see, the men here staying here is strategically important.
What do you mean?
CohhCarnage is a perfect transfer point for us. Priests, supplies, knowledge, all flowing to the island asylum. If the men here were moved, or if its strength were undermined, we'd lose that advantage. And believe me, the church doesn't give up advantages lightly. So, yes, helping the farmers improves our standing. But don't mistake it for charity. We need this town stable. For now, anyway. You've done well, but remember, everything here serves a greater purpose.
Politics are not the people are safe, that's all that matters to me.
A noble sentiment, I'll give you that. But safety is fleeting, my friend.
I keep hearing Kunark.
It's the forces behind the safety, the ones pulling the strings, that truly matter. Still, you're right. The people are safe, and that's not nothing. Now, given that you've proven yourself eager to help the people of CohhCarnage, can I ask you for one more thing? A small favor, just for me this time.
What do you want?
That's what I like to hear. Simple, practical. This is for Lily, a really religious girl not far from here. I'd go myself, but my duties keep me tethered. Deliver it to her and you'll have my gratitude. And my coin.
Oh, Mr. Raves, we actually watched the, that thing. Okay. Probably shouldn't have read the letter, but okay. Where is this lady? Good look. Oh, Benji, I'm sorry, man. Oh, yes. Okay, so Benji asked a really good question. He said, and this is kind of sad, but I just had a dog pass at the vet. Would you say it's okay to show my other dogs he passed so they know? Does anyone in chat know if it's fine? Okay, here's the thing about this. There's no right answer. And it all depends on how attached your other dogs are to the dog that passed. There are times when showing the body to your still living dogs will make them understand the situation. It can be kind of like closure for them. That's like a big thing, right? There are other times when showing a bonded pair, the dead bonded pair member, will send them into depression. Like, will actually put them in depression. They will stop eating, they will lose weight, they will literally go into depression. It is traumatic for them. So we made the decision, for instance, not to do that with Gary and Siri. And Siri has been absolutely okay. For Siri, Gary just went to the vet, And by the time she actually thought about it, weeks to months later, she probably was already thinking about something else. For Ciri, that was the right decision. For all animals, that's not necessarily the right decision. But it is very much a case-by-case basis. What I would do is check with your local vet, especially if you've been using your vet for a long time and they're familiar with your animals and their relationships to each other. Check with your vet and ask for their advice. Because they will in some cases know a better option. They may not have anything, they may not have any advice for you, but they also may not only know themselves, but they may know a better person to talk to about this too. So that is my best advice. So the TLDR is, there's not a right answer. There's not a one-size-fits-all answer.
Nice to see you. Hello there. Looking for something special
sorry.
today?
I wish there was an easier one. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Great. And where's this lady? Over here? Okay. There are more red priests in that NPCs in that building on the other floors with more quests. Well, we're gonna go back and check that out then. Awesome. Yeah, hey Vel. Oh, that sucks, Vel. Yeah, that is a problem. Let me know whatever you'd like to do with that. Absolutely, Benji.
I haven't seen you at prayers lately. What's wrong? Finally figured out Kai's blessing doesn't shine on two-faced harlots?
Whoa!
Is that why you're here, Ludger? Really? If it is, then get out of my house.
What? You think I came here to bring news from your lover? I don't know who you've been spreading your legs for, but if you tell me, I'll happily let him know you're waiting for him like the hussy you are.
Shut up! You're disgusting. I only let you in because we're supposed to be brothers and sisters in the word. But if this is how you act, you're not welcome here. Now piss off.
This isn't over, Lily. The truth will come out, whether you like it or not.
The hell's the truth?
Oi, and who do you think you are? I saw you with the priests. Trying to cozy up to them, are ya? Vitus gave me this job, so you'd better stay out of my way.
Who is Vitus? Vitus thinks you're unfit for the job.
That's not true. I swear. I'll figure out who Lily's been running off with. I wanted to follow her, but she's just been sitting at home, so I lost my nerve. Please, tell Brother Vitus he can still count on me. I won't let this harlot spread sin among Kai's faithful.
Madam, I heard you're spreading sin. What is that? Tell me more.
Oh, I'm sorry you had to see that.
mean?
Ludger is... not the best of us. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you all right?
I've been better. Some days I feel like the Prophet is testing me. I'm trying to walk my path, but it seems to be made of hurdles.
Who is this voice actor? I don't know, but she has a really pretty voice.
I do. Why? Is that so odd?
Why not the Allmother?
The Prophet has always felt more... tangible, you know? The priestesses always say that the Allmother guides and watches over us, but I've never felt it. Now, the Prophet teaches that we are to walk our path and listen to the word, and everything that happens is just a part of our pilgrimage. With every step, we move closer to the truth. It makes me feel more grounded, like my life has meaning, no matter what happens.
It's fair. The Red Priests torture people, though, just so you know.
That's not true.
Just so you know.
I mean,
yeah.
I've heard rumors about terrible things happening in the island asylum, but Brother Fabius says that everything the priests are doing there is
so
for
that's
the
who
good
she's
of
banging.
the people. They are trying to cure the Red Death, and I've seen what that can do. I'm not happy that people are suffering, but maybe, thanks to their sacrifice, one day we won't have to live in fear anymore. What is Ludger's problem with you? I'd rather not get into that, if you don't mind. I'm done with people insulting me in my own home.
What is Ludger's problem with you?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Don't lie to me.
You see, the Red Church has been holding these meetings for people in Connaught interested in the way of the word, and I really like them. Brother Fabius or Brother Vitus usually share the Prophet's teachings and then lead us in prayer. Ludger attends as well, but he's very zealous.
Zealous.
I think he wants to become a Red Priest, though how following me around and yelling obscenities is supposed to help with that, I have no idea.
Here's a letter from Brother Fabius.
A letter from Brother Fabius. Let me see. Oh. So he's not coming. Bollocks! Stupid bastard! What am I supposed to do now? I can't wait much longer.
Oh no, is she pregnant? That doesn't sound like you're in need of spiritual guidance. Derp.
What I need right now is to punch someone. Oh God, this is a nightmare.
Any way I can help?
I'm not sure. This is so embarrassing. But if Fabius gave you that letter, it means he finds you trustworthy, right?
I did a very important job for him once.
Right. So, Fabius and I, we love each other. We've been meeting in secret for a while now, and I'm pregnant.
You don't say.
I haven't told him yet. I was really hoping he'd come today, but he didn't. Ludger did. Like a damn hound sniffing out my misfortune. Now I can't go to Fabius, and I can't go to Niente because that moron will be following me around, causing a scene.
An affair with a Red Priest does not sound like a good idea.
We're not having an affair. That word is so ugly, so sinful.
Okay.
And it's not like either of us is married. Yes.
He's having an affair
Fabius
with his
has
faith.
His duties to the Red Church, but that's different. He's
Someone
not
call
betraying
Mario Sir
anyone or
Mario
anything.
Povich.
We love each other. And he's been
God.
so good to me. So kind.
He doesn't really seem that way to me.
That's because you don't know him like I do.
Oh.
He's different when it's just us. He talks about how much he wants to help people, but it's hard for him. Everyone's always trying to drag him down. That's why he might seem cold or distant sometimes. That's not who he really is.
Abstergo says, hey, Cohh, no YouTube stream today? The YouTube stream has been up for 3 hours. Yep. What do you need from Nianti?
She has those herbs for women when they're in trouble. I really want to keep this baby.
Oh.
But I doubt Fabius will want it. And I can't raise it on my own. Connaught is small, and the people here, well...
Whoa, hold up.
We've met Ludger.
Are they going to have me decide this?
I don't even want to think about how they'd treat my baby. I'd rather end it now than let it live a miserable life.
Whoa. Oh, damn. They went there. Okay. Oh, shit. Maybe there's something else that can be done.
I'd like there to be, I think. I don't even know where to start. Who would take in a mother and a child?
You look quite thirsty.
People aren't that kind. I've heard the Temple of the All-Mother used to help with things like this before it changed. But that was a long time ago. Still, if you do find something, another option, I'd be grateful to know.
I do have a little coffee left. Would you like me to bring your news to Fabius?
I really want to tell him, but now, I don't know. I'm not sure it'll change anything. I just want this to be over.
Can't you just leave Connaught?
And go where?
Yeah.
With what? I have no family left, and I barely have enough to get by as it is. Should I risk my child starving to death with no roof over our head? How is that any better?
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna try this option real quick. Because I want to see if this leads to more stuff or if this is denying the quest. I'm not gonna help you kill your kid.
I don't want that either.
Kind of a loaded statement.
You don't know the people here, and it's not just me I'm worried about.
Okay.
My child would be treated as an outcast.
Yep.
I might have made a stupid mistake, but no one else should suffer for it.
Okay. Oh, see, I don't like this. It's your problem. You should be the one to deal with it. I want to help her get what she wants. She wants to have her kid. She just doesn't know how she can do that. I want to help her with that problem. I don't want to help her take the herbs to have an abortion because it doesn't sound like that's what she wants. But I'm going to do this so I can go talk to Niante about it.
Thank you.
I'm not going to actually get the herbs, though. I hope we have that option. I'm assuming we will, knowing this game. So... okay, I'm going to quick save here. I'm going to load the autosave before we get it. And I'm going to do a hard save, just in case. She wants the world to be different. You can't help that. That's true. No, she wants an outcome that's good for her child. And she doesn't see an outcome that's good for her child right now. Because she doesn't see a good outcome for her child, she doesn't want to have the child. If we showed her there was a potential good option for a good outcome, then she would want to have the child, from what we understand. So that's what I think we could do. I think we could find her a better outcome, potentially. But I mean, that's what we'll see if the quest lets us do. There's a really good chance that this game is not going to let us do that, because there's been lots of times in this game where we've gotten a quest that just does not have a good outcome. So we'll see what happens. Just the fact that this quest is even in the game makes this kind of awesome. Like, I really like games that kind of give the player things to think about. Okay, before helping, what was her name? Lily, I think? Yeah. Okay, so now we have a hard save. So we're gonna load the quick save. Is that Valheim? Is that a Valheim t-shirt? It is. You feel cold. Yeah. Excuse me. Big stretch. Do. Do. One second. Hi. There's a girl named Lily, unmarried, pregnant, and afraid of the scandal.
And Fabius is the father, isn't he? The shining star of the Red Church, always playing the savior. Yes, I know about them. Lily was once a devoted follower of the All-Mother. Then that priest seduced her with his word, of course. I feared it would end this way. Poor girl. It's no easy thing, bearing such a burden alone. I wish she had come to me sooner.
Can you help her?
Yes, I can. If she wants to keep the child, the priestesses of the Titan Steps can take her in, care for her, and ensure both mother and baby are safe. It won't be easy, but she won't have to face it alone. But if she isn't ready for that path, there are other options. I can prepare herbs to help her, though I'll need a few ingredients if you want them quickly.
What kind of ingredients?
Common enough. I'll give you the list. Gather them and I'll prepare what she needs.
Thank you.
Tell her the All-Mother's light shines brightest in the darkest of times, and that she's not alone. Not while I'm here. May the All-Mother...
Yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah, we need to convince her to go to Lily, for sure. Via Gamer Girl.
With Twitch Prime, at CohhCarnage, I am so glad I have been part of this lovely community for 67 months. You are the best. Keep being you. I hope you and your family are doing well.
Thank you, VA Gamer Girl 12378. We really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nediane says, had you progressed? Oh, wait. Oh, you didn't have that option, Tension Yo? Really? We're going to talk to Fabius first and see what he thinks. Maybe he'll give an option. But before we do that, I'm going to go take a lunch. All right, Chatterino. I am going to take a lunch real quick. And also, we are going to... I've got a mod meeting today. So I don't know how long it'll be, but I should be back between like 12-ish, I'm thinking. Sometime around then. And then we'll get a nice 2 to 3 hour block in more of this afternoon. Maybe start our mage if we make enough progress today. We'll see. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to check out the Dune command if you're looking forward to Dune coming up here. And on that note, I'm going to kick you over to past Cohh at twitch.tv/Cohh. If you want to hang out with the community there and watch a past Cohh rerun, you can do that. Then we'll raid back here when I'm back. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, thank you for being here. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Wall of good vibes.
If I could, I'd just hire someone to play games for me. If I could, I'd just watch somebody play the games. I don't want to do this myself. Dude, play the game? I am. You want to watch a different game? Go do that. But I like listening to every single word every character has to say in the game. Because guess what? That's part of the game. EA. That's part of the game. Oh God, the Barry-lition? Oh my Jesus. It's the Barry-lition. Barifications. Barry Carline, Barry Scribers. Berry clips, berry events, berry support, berry discussion, berry deals and games, non-game berries. Berry. Oh, I like that one. That's a good one. Berry May, fighting berries, MOBA berry, war berry. Oh man, look at the main channel. Read here first. Barifications. Oh no. Dude, this is a lot of berry. Praise berries. That's a lot of berry. That is phenomenal. Berry. I love it. Let's just leave it like this. We'll just leave it like that moving forward, I think. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Not the box! Not the box! You force pulled the box!
Or nothing. Rocket away.
I just got killed by an angry chicken. Dude, this guy looks badass. Looks like some kind of shark. Ow. Dirk! Take this. Increase its rarity. Yeah. Great. Okay. Perfect. Oh! Ow, 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 ow. That was a bad decision. I make bad decisions! All right. Oh no, I killed myself! Your flat cannons can hurt you! Cohh lost? Oh, I'm totally lost. Okay.
What's that guy in there?
Oh God! What?
Hey, which guy you are?
Which guy am I?
Yeah.
I'm all these guys.
What?
Yeah.
Why are all those?
Because I play the whole team.
There you go.
Oh, do we need one of these? Are these our streaming hats?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
I look like Daddy.
You do. You look like Daddy now. That's right. Okay.
Oh, but streaming hat.
It's a streaming hat. That's right. It's our streaming hat.
I'm moving the mouse.
Okay, no, you're moving the mouse up there. And don't touch that mouse. Don't touch that mouse.
Look, there's us and
do
me,
not tap the
guy,
mic.
and Daddy.
There's 3 codes. There's 3 codes now. Okay. And don't touch anything. No touch. Okay. If y'all want to stay down here.
Mini Co, Little Co.
Mini Co and Little Co and Big Co. This is an entire city in space.
Like the New York City. Like
New York City.
Wow! I love it.
They're saying that I have 3 heads because there's me, you, and Rowan all wearing beanies. Oh yeah. I'm sorry I missed that. I was playing with my balls and I got distracted. I was playing with my balls and I lost them. I'm still trying to recover from this. No, my balls! I lost my balls! Yep. New plan. We're gonna manage this fight. You. First slicey, then back him. My name is CohhCarnage and I make poor decisions. If we go back there and there's a shotgun, you're all banned. Let's just make sure that's said now. All of you. Okay. Great. Yeah, everyone, there's 13,200 people watching right now. All banned. Okay. Let's check.